What's going on, guys? Welcome back to CrossFlix, brought to you by Cross Platforms, where we talk about movies and TV across all different genres. Today is part 2 of the road to Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. So, let's get to it. Doctor Strange has become one of my favorite characters in all of the MCU, and when they first announced his movie, I was already pretty excited for his character because I knew very little about it, but I did like it and found his character pretty intriguing. So, ever since his first appearance, I've been excited to see him every time. And then every time I feel like he adds something new to the MCU itself. So what I'm going to do in today's video is rank my favorite Doctor Strange appearances. I like them all, but this is just going to be my least favorite to my favorite. So far, Doctor Strange has come up in 6 different movies and shows throughout the MCU. Coming in at number 6, going to be when he appears in Thor Ragnarok. I chose to put this at number 6 because it's a very quick little segment that he's in. I think it's only like 7 minutes or something like that. It might even be less. So it is a cool, fun little scene just to see him and Thor kind of meet each other for the first time, so that way they're familiar with each other later on down the road. But I feel like at the same time you could have used almost any other character for this scene, or just not even use one at all. It's not a super important part to this movie. Yeah, he does take them to go where Odin is, but he also told them that they were in Norway, so they can just... Thor can fly. He can just go and find Norway. So they don't necessarily need him in this movie. So that's why this appearance at number 6, because it is still a fun time. It's just not really necessary. Number 5 is going to be when he comes back in Endgame. Again, it's just one of those things where in Endgame they brought everybody together because it was 11 years of movies. So they had to have him in there at some point. And he really didn't do much like everybody else in this movie except fight. So pretty much all the people that came back didn't really do much except fight because they were really only in the last hour of the movie. So that's why I put this Doctor Strange appearance at number 5. Coming in at number 4 is going to be a new take that was approached with Doctor Strange, and that is his appearance in What If. This appearance is really cool. He's first introduced in episode 4 of What If, and kind of coincidental that I put it at 4 in my rankings. But it's a new take, which is really cool. It's a really sad story, and it kind of shifted the tone of What If quite a bit when this episode came out. And it's very serious, which is something that I like a lot. I feel like the Marvel movies don't do that quite often, or any Marvel properties don't really do that. So I do like how serious it was. And then I didn't mind that he became like a dark Doctor Strange. It wasn't like happy-go-lucky. I like that a lot. The only reason I have this at number 4, though, instead of higher up on the list, is because it's not the Doctor Strange from our timeline that has been in all these other movies and is going to be the main character of the new Doctor Strange movie. So that's why the Doctor Strange appearance in What If comes in at number 4. Before I tell you guys my top 3 Doctor Strange appearances, go ahead and let me know in the comments what are your favorite Doctor Strange appearances in the MCU. And let me know if you agree with me, disagree with me, and just let me know your thoughts on it. The Doctor Strange appearance that comes in at number 3 is going to be his appearance in Spider-Man No Way Home. I really like the dynamic that was built upon Doctor Strange and Spider-Man in Infinity War, and I'm glad that they continue that in No Way Home. And he does serve a purpose to this story, which I do like. He's just not in it all that often. He's kind of in it for about 20 minutes and then goes away till like the last 20 minutes. So what I did like about that in general is that they did keep it a Spider-Man movie. They didn't let any other Avengers kind of overshadow that. But when it comes to the Doctor Strange appearance, he was really only there to help Peter out. I love that he's still, he's been humbled ever since what happened to him in his first movie. But he still has some kind of arrogance and cockiness to him. Not a lot, but just a little, and it's enough to make it amusing and fun. And you're still able to laugh and also kind of relate to it.
Because my Nana says that we have it in our family, and sometimes I get these tinglings in my hands.
You should talk to your physician.
What is this, a birthday party? Who is this clown? How did you do that?
Lots of birthday parties.
That's why I have his appearance in Spider-Man No Way Home at number 3. The Doctor Strange appearance coming in at number 2 that I have on my list is going to be his appearance in Infinity War. He played a really crucial part to this story, which I liked a lot. And I loved his dynamic between Stark and Spider-Man.
I'm Peter, by the way.
Doctor Strange.
Oh, you're using your made-up names. I'm Spider-Man then.
And just I felt like he and Tony Stark kind of bounced well off of each other because they were both arrogant, cocky people that kind of got humbled in their origin stories.
What is your job exactly besides making balloon animals?
Protecting your reality, douchebag.
But their original characteristics still stay with them just a little bit, and I like that a lot. And I liked the way that they were able to bounce off of each other. Doctor Strange, is still a little arrogant, but when he's confronted with Tony Stark, who has another massive ego like Doctor Strange knows when to kind of tone it down a little bit. They kind of go a little bit deeper into what he's learned in the mystical arts. That was cool. And he's the reason everybody's alive. He went to the future, saw what was going to happen, and had it play out the way it did. And really, everybody's alive in the MCU because of him. So that's why Infinity War comes in at number 2 of my favorite Doctor Strange appearances. And last but not least, my favorite Doctor Strange appearance is his origin story. This movie is all about Doctor Strange. I like how it's below 2 hours, and they fit a lot into this movie. Again, he was a character that I was familiar with, but I didn't know a lot about when seeing this movie. So I didn't really mind the changes that they made to Dormammu, because I still don't even know the actual changes that they made, but you can just kind of tell that they switched some things around with that character of Dormammu. But it's not a Dormammu movie, it's a Doctor Strange movie. So I do like that within the first 20 minutes, if that, we get to see what his character's like, get a feel for him, kind of know how he is, and then see what happens that kind of makes him change his thoughts on the person that he wants to be. I like that a lot. That was really cool. The whole second act, when he's learning all of the mystic arts, is not only informative, interesting, but it's also funny. It makes you curious about what else there is that can happen. And it's super trippy, too. I can't imagine some stuff that could go on when you're not sober. It's super trippy and cool, and it makes you feel like you're in a world where Inception and The Matrix had a baby. So that's pretty cool. I like that a lot. I liked all the characters in this movie. All of them played such a really good part, and I like seeing all of them every time they're on screen. That's why the origin story movie, Doctor Strange, comes in at number 1. That'll do it for me for today, you guys. Thanks again for tuning in to my road to Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. Again, this is part 2. And if you could, please like and subscribe and comment below on what your favorite appearances are for Doctor Strange, whether you agree with me or not. I don't care. Just let me know and we can talk about it. I'll see you guys tomorrow for part 3. And what I'm going to do for part 3 is show a specific percentage as to the cameos that I think are going to be in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. So, look forward to that, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.